Take it from there, boss.
Hi, Mr. Eddie. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Mr. Wally, joining us from Turkey. Okay, of course, my co-host this morning earlier on, Jerome. Thank you. That was a very powerful presentation this morning on income is the outcome. Right. So we just want to, in the next 15 minutes, I'll try to close this in 15 minutes. I just want to show you, just expatiate on the 5 minutes video we've looked at. We are actually giving you access to be part of one of the best communities right now in the world, right? It's a community that is changing lives, it's a community that is helping more people achieve their financial goals, okay, achieve financial freedom. The name of the community is TONOIT. TONOIT is giving you an opportunity to have an asset, okay? Like we said earlier on, an asset is anything that puts money into your pocket, all right? And a liability is anything that takes money out of your pocket. I believe more people will be interested to increase their assets arsenal than their liability arsenal. So once again, this is an opportunity to give you an asset that can put money into your pocket over and over again. And to know it, I'm going to show you in the next 15 minutes how to earn $10,000 or more consistently from a $500 crypto business. And that's what we're doing. We're going to show you how to own a crypto business with $500 as an asset that puts you in a position to earn $10,000 or more consistently. Well, we have a disclaimer to this. Every effort has been made to accurately represent products. Any potential is entirely dependent on the person using our product, service, and ideas. About TONOIT, founded in 2018, based in Australia. We have 3 pioneers. You had one of our pioneers earlier on, Marius Landman. I'm also one of the pioneers, and I have a partner called Gavin Victor. Our vision is to help more people get into crypto and how they can earn $10,000 or more consistently from crypto. Now, our product is very simple. We have 2 products. The first one is crypto education and farming, and the second one is active and passive income. The beautiful thing about these 2 products is that they are both assets that can put money into your pocket again and again. So let's start with the first one, crypto education and farming. Well, CNN Business has this to say. You can always Google this, okay, to confirm. The best investment of the decade, turning $1 to $90,000, is with crypto. The best investment of the decade. Imagine turning $1 to $90,000. It actually happened. That was with crypto. And of course, you know, CNN Business is one of the arguably strong authority when it comes to business information. All right. So we're actually giving you access to develop a skill or to have access to the best investment in the last decade. Nothing beats crypto farming. As a matter of fact, Forbes has this a couple of days ago that it's 2020, the new 2017. One of the biggest boom in the crypto industry happened in 2017. And due to what is happening right now all over the world, top analysts in the world are saying that crypto perhaps is a direction that people should be thinking of putting their money into. It's a place that people should be thinking of growing their wealth in. The likes of Robert Kiyosaki is saying that dump the dollar, buy silver, buy gold, and buy Bitcoin. All right. So we're going to show you how you can do crypto farming, not just buying. All right. Buying Bitcoin or buying crypto is a strategy, but I want to show you how to buy it and grow it. All right. Which very few people know how to do all over the world. We have been doing this successfully since 2018. And we have a lot of people who today are growing their Bitcoin. Now, this is how it works in farming, in crypto farming, all right? In every investment in the world, in every class of investment, there's an area of optimism, excitement, euphoria, denial, fear, panic, despondence, depression, hope, and optimism. Our job is to get you into the point of maximum opportunity and help you get out at the point of maximum risk. Right, so we want to show you how to get in at the bottom where there's so much opportunity in crypto market and to get out at the top. For example, in 2017, Bitcoin started at a value less than $800 in 2017. And Bitcoin got up to $20,000 at December 2017. Those who were following our algorithm got in at the bottom in January and got out at the top in December. But some who didn't get out at the top, okay, got stuck because the market always fluctuates. It never goes up forever or it never goes down forever. So this ups and downs provides us an opportunity to farm. So our job is to show you, to teach you, to guide you, to direct you on how to get or how to identify the next stop that you should be getting out of the market and how to identify the next button that you should be getting in. And this is how you grow your money. All right. The crypto market has two positions of opportunity. At the top, which is the point of maximum risk, and at the bottom, which is the point of maximum opportunity. Now we have two types of crypto coin. We have the stable coin and we have the volatile coin. The difference between them is that the stable coin is a crypto coin that do not fluctuate in value. So when the price is at the top, you should be on stable coin. At the point of maximum risk, you should be, all your assets should be on stable coin. So buying Bitcoin and just holding it, it's wrong because at some point the market is at a point of maximum risk. So when it gets to the point of maximum risk, you should swap your Bitcoin to a stable coin. And that is our job, to show you that, oh, we're at the point of maximum risk. It's time to swap to a stable coin. Now, at the point of maximum opportunity, you should be swapping to volatile coin, like Bitcoin and Litecoin, which we're going to show you. Reason is because at that point, the market is getting ready to appreciate. All right. So at the point of maximum opportunity, you should be on volatile coin so that you can generate profit. Like the 5-minute video we saw from my partner, Marissa, and I want, by the way, actually one of the smartest traders in the world. It showed you on how people are making about 15%, 18% profit following our direction. By the way, we're not a financial advisor. We are just to show you exactly what we're doing and how successful we've been in it. So this is how you grow your money in the crypto market. This is how you multiply the amount of crypto coin you have. And this is how you multiply the value of the coin you have. So you buy, you make sure you're on stable coin at the point of maximum risk, and you make sure you are on volatile coin at the point of maximum opportunity so that you can appreciate and make some appreciable gain. That's very simple, and that's all about it. Now, are you new? Are you new to the word stable coin? Are you new to the word point of maximum risk, point of maximum opportunity? Are you new to all of those jargons? Well, don't worry. That is why our community is the right point for you to get started. You know why? Because, for example, we have a starter kit. It's a library of videos where you can actually watch 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and it can guide you on how to get started. Terminologies, all right, knowing how to swap, okay, from stable to volatile coin, showing you what a stable coin is, identifying, making a list of the names of stable coins you need to know that we actually trade with, and that's it. So it's a get started, do it by yourself, okay, library that a lot of people go through and they're good to go. Secondly is that we have a School of Crypto we're launching shortly. The School of Crypto has perhaps arguably one of the best curriculum in the world right now, designed for beginners, intermediate, and advanced. So irrespective of the level you're in, all right, the School of Crypto can help you to better make maximum profit from the crypto market. Then we also have weekly live sessions with our chief data analyst. In those sessions, we actually have the opportunity to ask him questions. He gets to give us an overview of what's going on in the market, interpretation of the position we're in, whether we are at the point of optimism, the point of excitement, the point of euphoria, or the point of panic. So with this weekly live webinar, we are developing ourselves. We're understanding the market better. Okay, because the idea is for you to be strong enough to do it by yourself by acquiring a life skill, which we call, which our trading skill is, that can pay you again and again forever. We also have a Telegram group, okay, that is there to support you with useful information to help you grow. And of course, we have frequent farming reporting signals. So you want to know the position the market is, don't worry. You get a mail notification and telling you, hey, log into your back office and there is something you need to look up. Currently, we know exactly what is going to happen with crypto in the next week or thereabouts. And so we are already in a position, all right? But of course, we know exactly where the crypto market is going in the next 1 week, 2 weeks or thereabouts. And we've taken a position on that. And how do we get to know about that? Through the farming reporting signals. And why our reports are very powerful is that it doesn't just tell you the position to take, it tells you the reason why we're taking this position. In that way, you're getting more conversant with the tricks, with the patterns, with the character and the behavior of the market. Because that is all you have to learn. When you understand the tricks, the patterns, the behavior, and the character of the market, friends, you can be able to know at every point in time whether we're at the point of euphoria or whether we're at the point of maximum opportunity. Then lastly, of course, that is giving you a skill, okay, that can help you earn $10,000 or more consistently from the market. The next thing we want to talk about is passive and active income. And this has to do with you giving more people the opportunity to get into crypto, just like you. Get into crypto to arm themselves with this skill, get into crypto to start growing their crypto portfolio. Now, this pays you active income and pays you passive income. Well, I would like to borrow wisdom from some guy who has been in the crypto industry for a very long time. And he's been in crypto since 2012. Okay, and crypto started in 29. So just some few years after crypto started, he said, don't buy Bitcoin, don't buy crypto, earn it. Okay, convert your labor, your services and product into something you exchange for Bitcoin. And this is very powerful. Knowing about TONOIT community automatically puts you in a opportunity or in a position to earn Bitcoin. That's it. So another way to acquire crypto, okay, another way to be able to acquire these assets that can appreciate and pay for the rest of your life is to earn it. And our opportunity number two, okay, puts you in that position that you can tell your friend about TONOIT and we pay you in Bitcoin. So in that way, you'll be accumulating, okay, this crypto assets. Now, how does it work? Well, we have 4 payout plan. We have an active income in which every time you refer somebody directly, you get paid in Bitcoin. And we have 3 passive income, in which you don't only get paid from your direct effort, you get paid 3 ways from other people's effort, and that becomes passive. Remember that if you want to become successful, you must learn the power of leverage. Other people's time, other people's money, other people's skill, and that's the power of our system. The passive income part of it allows you to leverage, okay, on other people's time, other people's effort, and that's how you can be extremely successful. No successful person in this world makes money from his effort only. It makes money from multiplied effort. So think about it this way. If you have 10,000 staff and each of them, their effort is generating you $100 a month, okay, that will be what? That will be staggering $1 million income for you. Now, if you have 100 staff and each of their effort is generating $100 a month, that means you're just going to make it $10,000 a month. So the rule is this: it's easier to get $100 from 10,000 people than to get $10,000 from 100 people repeatedly. That's the power of passive income. And our system has made it so powerful and so simple that you can earn $1 million or more through our passive income vehicle. By the way, it's an asset that can pay you over and over again for the rest of your life. In 18 months or less, you can earn $1 million or more following just 2 steps. You heard me right, just 2 steps. Believe me, guys, if it's not simple, it's not profitable. That is what I believe. I was listening to Robert Kiyosaki. He said when he was listening to his Rich Dad told him, because he asked him, how can I be successful? How can I be rich? How can I become a successful entrepreneur? He told him, it's a simple rule in Monopoly: buy 4 greenhouses and 1 railway hotel. And that sounded like that simple. Yes, guys, you don't have to, get out of your skin. Just follow a system that works. Okay, follow a system that amplifies, that multiplies your effort. And because before you know what it is, you've got to financial freedom. And so our passive income engine is a multiplier. It's a multiplier of effort. It's a multiplier of income. And I'm going to show you how you can earn $1 million or more in 18 months or less, following just 2 steps. What are the 2 steps? Number 1, become a rising star in 60 days. Wow, yes, in 60 days. Now, becoming a rising star automatically gives you the $500 back, guaranteed. Makes sense. Imagine. So why trying to develop a system that can pay you over and over again? First and foremost, your capital is back. But by the way, remember that we don't start a business to get our capital back. That's not the idea. But the capital in our system is back, in our situation is back, for example. And number 2, you teach everyone how to become a rising star. All right. So what does it take to become a rising star? That's it. Number 1, just identify 2 people, all right, to come on board and help those 2 get to one time, lifetime. The beauty about this is that these 2 people, you're giving them a chance, all right, to acquire a life skill that can pay them over and over, to get involved in right now the best performing investment in the world. Is to give them access to start accumulating accumulating assets that can pay them and take care of their family. You get it? So it's a great opportunity, guys. Very few people know a way to get $1 million in 18 months or less. Very few people know a way on how they can start with $500, they can earn $10,000 consistently from the crypto market. Very few people know about that. And very more people around you are in a position to accept this, right? So this is exactly how it works. The rising star effect, right? When you become a rising star, more people become rising stars in your system. Guess what happens? The income keeps multiplying and becomes passive. Now I'll show you real time. This is you, and this is the millions, the steps to the millions. Do you know with just 2 rising stars, you've earned $490? Imagine 30 rising stars. That is, everybody comes on board, sign up to, and those to sign up to, they're done. Okay? Now this effect repeats itself. I call it the domino effect. It's not about what few people can do a lot. It's about a lot of people doing little things. That's the idea, guys. What we're showing right now is you want multiply effect, get a lot of people to do little things. And what are the things they have to do? Become a rising star and show every other person to become a rising star. Look at it. 254 rising stars, $23,000. 2,000 rising stars, $187,000. And by the way, guys, this is not a one-time income. This is a passive income. Because every other year, these people are going to resubscribe, and this income comes again to your account over and over again. Look at it, 16,000 rising stars, $1.4 million. 131,000 rising stars, $7.7 million, guys. Just see. Now you're accumulating this income, or this income is coming through just because of 2 things. Number 1, you became a rising star, and you taught every other person the power and the secret of becoming rising stars. So how do you become a rising star? What's the fastest way to become a rising star? Because there are various routes or paths to exploit to become a rising star. But you want to get to that rising star in 60 days, perhaps faster than any other person. And you want to teach everybody who wants to get into the bad one god of passive income, the secret of the rising star. It's simple. Invite. Get people to listen to us. We have been running this successfully in the last 30 days. And by the way, we've done over 60 webinars successfully. We do this twice every single day. And guess what, guys? We're showing more people just like yourself a very simple way to start a simple crypto business from home today. Believe me, I strongly believe that in the next 6 months or thereabouts, or a year or thereabouts, there are going to be a lot of people who are going to replace their income with what we're offering. We're going to have a lot of people who are going to have this as a very strong primary source of income for themselves. And this is very powerful. So all you have to do is get them to listen to us, okay? And they're going to make a decision for themselves. Now, another thing you also need to realize, which I love, is that we have training materials. We have a big school for financial development. We did one this morning and it was very, very powerful. Today we treated the subject on income, okay, is the outcome. So when they come on board, all right, there is a platform already waiting for them to develop them, okay, to make them extremely successful in this. Now, what's the risk? Of course, you're going to ask me, what's the risk in this entire business? All right, every business has a risk, and I would like to share with you some of the risks in this business. Number 1, in crypto farming, what is the risk in crypto farming? The truth about it is that risk comes from not knowing what you're doing, and this is from Warren Buffett. You can actually minimize, okay, the risk in crypto farming if you know what you're doing, and with to know it, we can actually put you in that position to know exactly what to do. So the risk is worth it. Now, number 2, what about the startup risk? Now, the cost is $500 a year. And what are the opportunities? $10,000 or more from the crypto market through farming, okay, and a passive income engine that can pay you $1 million or more, okay, in 18 months or less by just following 2 steps. Now, look at the cost and look at the opportunity. Now, Tony Robbins, which is one of the most successful motivational speakers in the world. He wrote a book called Money Master the Game. And in that book, he actually interviewed 5 successful people in the world. And one of the most striking, okay, secrets, okay, he said that he noticed in all of these people is that they take risk. Of course, we've heard that take risk and the risk has to be calculated. How do you calculate risk? To jump into a business model. If you risk, you must risk a little to make a lot. Don't risk a lot for a little. All right. So if you're risking $1,000,000 to make $500,000, it doesn't make sense. But think about this. You're risking, you just have to risk a little to make a lot. So a risk of $500 for $10,000 repeatedly again and again, and a roadmap for $1,000,000 actually satisfies or agrees with this rule. So you can see that the startup risk, okay, is a good deal. All right. And this is where I would like to end, the risk decision calculator. Okay. Now I look at it in four ways. Number one, what do you have to lose? You come on board and it doesn't make sense. You've lost $500 or less. Okay. Now, number two, what do you have to gain? You come on board and you develop the skill, you follow the roadmap, and you can earn $10,000 or more consistently from the market. And you're following the $1,000,000 roadmap, and you're suddenly generating passive income. All right. Now, number three is this: to make a decision. It's number two. If number two is less than number one, that means if the opportunity is less than the cost, don't do it. So is the opportunity here, is it less than the $500? If everything I've said to you is lower than the $500, don't do it. But if number two is greater than number one, that means if the opportunity, the $10,000 consistent income, the $1,000,000 roadmap, does it look bigger than the $500 startup capital? Now, if it looks that way, then you have to go for number four. So I'm going to ask you this question. Looking at the risk and safety doubts, what's your decision number? Is it 3, don't do it, or 4, take action? Well, this is where I love ending. The first step is always the hardest. That's what it is in life. The first step is always the hardest. Remember, if you don't start, nothing starts. And it's the start that stops most people. So what is stopping you? Over to you, Mr. Eddie, and thank you very much for being my guest this morning. Thank you.
Powerful. Thank you very much, Jake and Nax, for opening our eyes once again in a very unique way, okay, to our business. Trust me, if I haven't signed up before, I will be saying yes, of course, from the decision calculator, okay, I'm picking 4. And I guess several other persons are picking 4 right now. So thank you.